Okay, this is live coverage. We have a tornado emergency for North Huntsville. North Huntsville. This is the highest alert issued by the National Weather Center, Weather Service, and this is important. We've got one storm chaser out there. He is having connection problems. It's Brad Arnold. We are going to continue to watch and see if we can get his connection back. I'm going to put him down here in the corner. We've got a couplet here, North Huntsville. Notice the dotted purple line. This means we have a tornado emergency. I'm getting up the chat now. Huntsville scanner went down. I'm trying to get it back up. Nope. Madison County Public Safety is down. And also Limestone. The fire department feed in Limestone is down as well. So I don't know what's going on, but I have no scanner feeds out of Limestone County, the Athens area, and I do not have anything out of Madison, which is Huntsville. I am going to go ahead and pull up Jackson because that's next. But just so you know, right now it's just me. I'm trying to add feeds, but this one was up for just a moment. I heard one unit speak, and then it went down, and now it's down. So either the internet's gone down, the power's gone down, or the location where the scanner is has been damaged. We're going to also add Jackson County. Jackson is next, and there is a lot of feeds in Jackson. I got Stevenson Fire, Paint Rock Fire, Hollywood Fire. So I got 3 feeds there we're going to put on for you, and they're on now. There may be a hum associated with this. That's just because we're running a bunch of different feeds at one time. There's the alert going out. We've got another tornado warning somewhere. Let's see what we've got going on. Very busy time. Was not planning on going on live with emergency coverage right now, but it is happening. Okay, and so we're going to stick with it. We've got in Tennessee, we now have a tornado warning. Looks like we got a couplet here as well. This moving towards Spencer. And then we also we've got additional ones as well. I mean, let me try to get a handle on this. It looks like we've got one back over here to left of Tupelo, west of Tupelo. We've got a rotation there also that's moving northeast towards Pontotoc and Pontotoc. And you know what? That's somewhere just the other night we had tornadoes in the same area, and coming into Tupelo now. These are some of the stronger ones we've seen, even though tonight they're not indicating that these are going to be that strong. But here we go. Look at this. A tornado emergency doesn't happen very often. This is a tornado emergency right now for Madison and Limestone, Alabama. This is the Athens and Huntsville, Alabama area. Looks like it's going to go through northern Huntsville, moving from west to east. And here it is. It's just north. The couplet is right there on the screen, and it is moving from west to east. Looks like it's moving almost due east. Let's put this in motion. We're going to leave it in high-res velocity, and we're going to put it in motion. This thing is moving due east, so I don't think it's going to get any further away from Huntsville. It's going to come pretty close, guys. It's going to be in the northern part of Huntsville. It looks like it's going to be, looks like it's crossing 52 right now. And it's going to be coming into the Devil Hills Estates, Grove View area right now, passing right to the north of Huntsville. And it looks like it's going to come over here and cross 231 north of the interstate connector there. We do have one storm chaser on scene. And he is having internet connection problems. We might have some towers or some internet down, but I'm going to keep an eye on that because you can see there in the lower left corner, he has definitely a lowering there on the right. So hopefully we'll get his image back. We're going to keep him up. That's the only camera I have right in this area immediately. But you can see the rotation. He is south of it, and the rotation is moving due east. It is moving on a line almost completely due east. And I'm going to go ahead here and draw a line for you guys. I'm going to use a big, ugly purple color, and we're going to draw this line. If you look at this, Uh, this is holding a lateral line. I mean, this thing is really moving west to east, maybe a slight drift to the north, which is going to take it off over here on the east side of Huntsville momentarily. Country Village over in this area over here, Blue Spring Garden. It is going to be coming in your direction shortly. It is moving just north of due east. And so let's go ahead and get rid of that, and let's bring this in here. And let's take a look at this. Okay, they have dropped the tornado emergency. That's good. That's good news. Now back to just a tornado warning. Damn it. We're now back to a tornado warning. Okay, so that was a tornado emergency here while it was going through this area. We may have some long track damage over here north of 72, west of Huntsville. Anywhere on that line between, this looks like it went very close to downtown Athens, probably passed just south of downtown Athens. It may have been on the ground at that point. I'm not sure. Now it's all the way over here, and it's just north of Huntsville. They have allowed the emergency to drop off. It's now a tornado warning. And our storm chaser here is out in front of it now, just in front of it, and we've lost his signal. So we're going to be trying to get him back, and that is Brad Arnold out there, just north of Huntsville. He's just northeast of Huntsville, and you can see this thing coming in. Let's switch back over and show you. It's not quite as impressive over on the reflectivity. Remember, the reflectivity gives you the volume of rain. You don't see a big, huge J-hook associated with this like you do with some of them. But there you go. There's the amount of rain that's falling. There's going to definitely be some decent rainfall totals. This is moving, but it's not moving all that quick. So let's go ahead and back out so you can see. Yeah, your hook is right there, just north of the storm chaser there. That's the hook right there. And again, it went off just north of Huntsville. So we're going to have to see what the damage is going to be like in Huntsville, Alabama. All right, guys, this is a live stream. I do have scanners up. We are monitoring scanners, and if anything comes on those, we will know. This is about to enter into Jackson County, north of Scottsboro. As it does, we do have the fire departments in that county up on the scanner in the background. The scanner in Madison has gone down. I'm refreshing to see if it's come back up. I think, yep, we've lost power at the site there in Madison County. And also the Limestone County fire, we've lost the feed for that one as well. So as it comes across, we're losing the scanner feeds. That's not a good sign. Okay, let's...
Other news, we've got major propagation going on, and you're premiering 11.
Oh, wow, look at that, 6-meter propagation.
And 11 on this.
Yeah. And guys, I am premiering on this channel as well. I'm going to stay live here for a little while longer, but I'm also premiering on this channel tonight another video about HF rigs and how they've become way too expensive and way too complicated and way too much. And I dive into that. It's about a 10-minute video. It premieres here on this channel in 12 minutes. All right. Again, there's no emergency. The tornado emergency has been allowed to expire. Let's go back to the high-res velocity. This tells us the direction and speed of the wind. And this rotation has gone right over Cherry Creek, right over Lakewood Manor. All right, thanks, Victor, for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to go live tonight, Victor, to be honest with you. Wasn't expecting it, but it happened, didn't it? Like I said, we got scanners up for Jackson County. It's about there. It's going to come into Jackson County here in just a little while. It's not quite there yet. That's one more county over here. All right, and this is moving east-northeast. It's just north of due east. And again, we have a storm chaser out there, but he, for some reason, is just not getting any service whatsoever. Wow, there it is. I don't know. Let me see if I can. Now that he's rolling, let me see if I can pull this up so you guys can get a better view of it. Not so much. Let's do a quick reset. Sometimes it helps to reset everything.
Come on. Then you duck or duck. 2 seconds. Duck.
All right, there we go. I didn't realize the screen was messed up there. Okay, so here we go. I've reset here. Let's see if we can get him to come up now. Nope, still challenged. I'm going to put it back down here in the corner. And we'll just keep a little eye on him.
Check your ducks.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Yeah, I'm catching this. We've got live news coming in out of Huntsville as well. Um, okay, yeah. The tornado warning here is still got 39 minutes on it. It's going to be a little ways traveling out of here. Definitely now northeast of Huntsville. Northeast of Huntsville. I'm waiting for another radar sweep. We should get another radar sweep here any second now. There it is right there. Now sitting right over Chase and Mercury and Country Village. Whether this is on the ground or not, we don't know. I know it probably was earlier for sure. Now I'm not so sure. Our storm chaser now eastbound on 72 there along the straightaway, and he's going to try to stay with it, but if we can't get in the internet coverage, we're not going to get to see what's going on. So I don't know why he's having so much trouble that close to Huntsville like that. Normally when you get near the metros, you get much better cell coverage.
Up 3. Go front, go around. Up 3.
See if I can inlay this here real quick. Just hang with us, guys. We are staying with this. We do have the scanners up in the next county. The scanner in Madison County Public Safety has failed, and we assume that is due to possible damage or power outage. Probably just power outage. But anyway, we've got everything else set up here. We've got Stevenson Fire, Hollywood Fire and Rescue, and Paint Rock Fire coming up, all in the next county that's out ahead of this thing. Working on getting another view here for you. Let me see if I can get that here real quick. Let me pull this out here. Oh, I hate when it does that. I'm telling you guys, oh my Lord. Opera has gone to this thing where it splits screens and it splits tabs, and it is so annoying. You have no idea. And I've shut it off and it still does it. So not all that intelligent, but whatever. Whatever, I guess. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. You know what I need to do? Oh, there we go. More alarms going off. I'm going to check that here in just a second. Stay with us. All right. And I'm going to go into studio mode. I don't know why we're not already there. There we go. All right, give me just a second here. I'm trying to switch screens around. There we go. All right, we're trying to get some views here. There's different channels broadcasting different things out of Huntsville, and I'm trying to find what's going on and get that on for you. So hold on just a second here. As we get that, looks like we've got our storm chaser back on, and that's but he's coming and going. I don't know what else to tell you there. All right.
Oh, Norm died. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. Let's back this out just a little bit so we can get a little bit better view. There's our couplet there, northeast of Huntsville, moving east. And there's our storm chaser on the lower left. The lower right is a tower cam feed coming in from Huntsville, where they are experiencing very, very heavy rain right now. And there's our latest scan that just came through. And again, this thing is now over Ashland and Country Village, and it's going to be moving off to the east northeast. So we're going to get a little, take a little look here at here. Let me get a little look. Yeah, we're going to take a little look here. Moving east at 30. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to draw a line out. I wish it wouldn't do that. All right, so here's our calculation tool. You can see up in the upper left corner there where it could possibly be. And there you go, Holly Tree, 27 minutes, Princeton about 29. And there you go. It's going to eventually cross into Tennessee and also possibly into the little corner of Georgia there as it comes across. But Stevenson and Bridgeport, it's going to pass very close. South Pittsburgh, it's going to be very close to you there as well. And it's going to head up towards Chattanooga. Chattanooga, you are pretty much at the end of the timeline here. Probably looking for Chattanooga in probably about an hour and a half or so. But this is going to move up into, looks like Tennessee for a short time, and then probably move up into North Carolina even. So I don't know, this thing will probably not hold together like this as it gets up into the mountains. All right, let's go ahead and let's clear this and let's see what else is going on. We've got a lot of alarms going off in here right now. The views you've got left on the lower left is the storm chaser there that's right near the center of circulation, and on the right a tower cam that's right near the center of circulation as well. We currently have 5 tornado warnings. We got Van Buren, Tennessee. We've got Coffee and Cannon, Tennessee, Montgomery and Fountain, Indiana. We have Madison, Alabama, and Jackson, Alabama, and then of course we have White, Tennessee, Bledsoe, Cumberland, Van Buren, and White, Tennessee as well. So a lot of them here. Let's take them one by one. The first one here is a radar indicated near Van Buren, Tennessee. Looks like it's sitting over Spencer right now, moving off to the east-northeast. And they've issued a bigger warning. So 2 of these warnings are the same storm. Wow, this thing's really moving. They've issued a warning way out ahead of this thing. And yeah, I have a premiere starting on the other channel. So if you guys, it's this channel. Yeah, it's this channel. It's just a different stream. If you guys wouldn't mind going over there and giving me a like or a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. It really helps on the premieres with the algorithms and all that good stuff. So we really appreciate that as well. That's going to be starting here in just a minute. All right, and let me see. I'm going to try to get, here we go. Let me see if I can get the live screen going here and make sure there's no chat that I'm missing. Sorry if you've chatted and I didn't see you. This is kind of impromptu. I was not going to go live tonight. This was not the plan. But, hey, we're here. There's a bunch of you guys on right now, and so we're going to be staying on here. Thanks for being here, Talking Life with Nick. Another great channel out there, Talking Life with Nick. Thank you, Victor, for being here. And Health, thank you for being here as well. I appreciate you guys. And that's N4TWT, another ham radio operator out there. Yeah, we put this one together right at the last minute. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate everybody that's here tonight. And again, we are looking at a situation with a number of different tornadoes. We now have 4 different warnings. Let's run down through them here. Here's the next one. This one's right behind that one. We've got a nice little couplet here. This one, nothing. It looks like McMinnville. I actually stayed a week in McMinnville back in the mid-90s. Neat little place, beautiful little place. And this looks like it's heading up maybe just to the south or right over McMinnville. So McMinnville, you should be rushing your plans to completion at this point. Because it looks like it's going to be coming right towards you there. And that one is following right behind this other one that just went through not far from there, not long ago. And the next one, Indiana, we've got this one here. Oh, we just got another one dropped. I'm going to go check that one. This is a couplet. This one's not looking that healthy. But this one looks like it's north of Crawfordsville. And it's moving off to the east. That's northwest of Indianapolis. We have a tornado warning there. The next one that we got, brand new one here, I believe in Coffee and Canoe, Tennessee. Well, that's that one we already had. Guys, they don't stack them in order when they come in. So, okay, here we go. This is an observed Madison, Alabama, Jackson, Alabama. Here we go. We've got an observed tornado. This is that one that's just north of Huntsville. It just went back to an observed status. And that's you've got radar indicated and then observed, and then the only thing to go up there is back into an emergency again. It looks like we've got another one down here south of that now. We've got another one south of Huntsville, moving from west to east, moving just north of due east. Triana looks like you're next up for this one, and then eventually through Lily Flag. This one is going to come up south of 565 there. It's going to run 565 south of it. It's going to go right over the HSV airport there on its way up south of Huntsville. This one not looking near as impressive as this one north of Huntsville, showing some really strong winds south of this. Along US 72, and that's again east northeast of Huntsville. Now moving off to the east, Huntsville proper, that storm has passed you now, but we do need to watch this next one. I do think it will pass off to the south, and I want to show you something else. We've got what looks like rotation starting to form up over here again near Athens, and that's going to move off. And that will move off north to Huntsville again if that forms up. So another supercell starting to form up there near Athens. Worth watching on that one. Let's see what else we got. That's 2 tornado warnings there in Alabama. And here we go. Montgomery, Indiana. This is looks like another one here. Let's see what we got. Actually, I believe we just went and looked at this one. Yeah, this is the one northwest of Indiana. It's hard, guys, because they don't stack in any particular order. All right, I don't know if we've checked this one out yet. Let's take a look at this one. We've already got power outages reported in this area. We've got 5,100 customers without power already in this county. And it looks like a fairly populated county. That's the county that Huntsville's in. That's Madison County. Now reporting power outages of over 5,000 customers without power in Madison County. This is moving east. They've reissued the severe thunderstorm warning, which covers all of the Huntsville area now. And western Huntsville, you are now out of the tornado warning. This is now moving off again to the east. Let me see if what else we've got up here. Alabama, Tennessee, Indiana, Alabama. Yeah, so there we go. We've got these three different clusters we're following, basically. And the yellow line behind this one here, you see this yellow line forming up behind this one? That is a flood warning. McMinnville is currently under a flood warning right now. And this one passed right near McMinnville. And now we've got another one forming behind it. This one's starting to form a couplet here, moving east northeast. This one looks like it's going to pass off just south of McMinnville, and that is in central Tennessee. We do have a one over here that's going to be. We've got a number of friends up here in the Smoky Mountains area, and I'm looking here to see what we've got. We've got a storm that they're starting to watch here near Madisonville, moving northeast. And this looks like it's going to pass off just south of Maryville. But right now, only a weather statement on this storm. Gusty winds, knock down trees. Looks like it's going to affect Madisonville, Fort Loudon State Park, Terraceville, Inglewood, McGee, Carson, Peninsula, Athens, Nyota, and Monroe, and Venback. And then, of course, you want to consider shelter. This is not a tornado warning for this area. This is just a statement that they're worried about this area. So nothing at this time right now that looks too severe for this area over here south of Jefferson City. This whole area here, which by the way, this area just had a fairly bad earthquake not long ago. So dealing with that right now. Let's see, here we go. They've issued another tornado warning for this one here. And this is that complex that's near McMinnville. McMinnville now back under a tornado warning. Here we go.
Madison County, almost to the county line, just to prepare y'all be safe.
Okay, they know it's coming. They just notified their fire departments that it is coming your way. All right, let's take a look down here. Let's go back to the Huntsville radar. Fire just survived the storm that's headed from Madison almost to the county line, just to take precautions, be safe. All right, so there we go. This one is Maysville. This one just passed near Maysville and Ryland. And there's our storm chaser view coming up now. He looks like he's heading back towards Huntsville. A lot of times if a storm gets out ahead of you, and if you look, there's no roads out here heading the direction the storm is heading in. I know that's kind of crazy, but there really is no direct route that's going to keep him in front of this storm. So a lot of times what a storm chaser will do is he'll cut and he'll go back for the one that's coming up behind it. So what he's probably going to do is come back into South Huntsville down here and wait for this cluster down here to come by.
Jackson County 911 to Pleasant Grove. Pleasant Grove, just wanted you to be aware storm has started to reach county line from Madison.
No copy.
And she's talking about this storm right here that's moving out of the county here that Huntsville is in here. That's moving out of Madison County and into Jackson County. And as that happens, we'll hear anything that happens now because we've got all the scanners up in this next county, at least for right now. They're all up. There's 3 of them. They're all up right now. We'll see how long they hold. All right, let's see what we got here. We've got currently 5 tornado warnings. We've got 10 severe thunderstorm warnings and 7 flash flood warnings. All right, and we have already checked out all of these. This one's back up to this one, this cluster in Tennessee. We've got 3 tornado warnings here running back to back. I believe these 2 are both for this same cluster right here that's about to go right over the top of Morrison. Morrison looks like it's going to get a pretty good rotation, go right over the top of Morrison. It's running right up State Road 58 right now. I believe that's 58. My eyes aren't that good. 55, I'm sorry. It's running right up 55 and going to go right over Morrison, probably right over Smart, and right again. This one could pass just south of McMinnville. McMinnville, I believe McMinnville just had another tornado go over it. So one of those crazy things right now. We've got multiple vortices here, multiple supercells working their way up along here, along this line in Tennessee. And here's that other one again, that first one that did just go over McMinnville just a little while ago. And this one is now going to probably pass just south of Crossville. And Crab Orchard, probably would be a little worried there in Crab Orchard. I think it's going to be near you here in just about 15 or 20 minutes, and it is moving off pretty quick. This one is currently a radar indicated tornado. All right, let's go back down to that one. That's going to be this one here they're talking about. This one right here is about to pass in. This is the Madison-Jackson line right here that they're talking about. And this is going to pass out of the county that Huntsville is in, and it's going to be passing into this more rural county to the east called Jackson County. It is going to pass off to the north of Scottsboro. And it looks like Skyline, and it looks like Skyline is in line for this thing.
Jackson County, Valley Fire, have a report of a...
And the feed just crashed. Jeez, man, I swear to God, we just lost that feed. All right, I'm resetting all the feeds. Let's see if we can get anything back. Nope, it's gone. Paint Rock Fire, we just lost. It went down right as they were dispatching an emergency call. Madison County, still down. Can't do anything about that. We are still online. Hollywood Fire Rescue and Stevenson Fire, we still have online. But yeah, we've just lost another feed now out of Paint Rock Fire and also Madison County, both still down. Trying to keep it out ahead of this thing for you guys. We really are. Let's see here. That's this one they were talking about. It's about to go over Skyline, and that's in Alabama, and then eventually probably pass pretty close to Stevenson as it heads towards the Georgia County line and eventually up into Tennessee. Our storm chaser has returned to Huntsville. He's now down in the Huntsville area. This is probably putting down, she just said it's a tornado on the ground. However, that's not the report we're currently getting What? Yep. There it is. It just changed. Hail went up to 2 inches. Lime size hail. I want you to think about that. Lime size hail. Observed tornado. It's now an observed tornado. So now we know we've got a tornado on this one again. And the severe thunderstorm warning has been upgraded to considerable. This is a PDS, particularly dangerous situation for this area, as this seems to be ramping up right now. This is east northeast of Huntsville. Now, let's talk about Huntsville for a minute. Huntsville, now 13,000 people reported without electricity in Huntsville area in Madison County. Madison County, Huntsville, Alabama, now reporting 13,000 people without electricity in the wake of this storm that we're looking at right now. I'm going to put this in motion for you and move it off here just a little bit. That yellow color you see there is the power outages showing up in Madison County in Huntsville. And this thing definitely looks like it's ramping up. We've got a hell of a couplet here. I would definitely believe this is going to be on the ground. It is now an observed tornado. I'm expecting this possibly could be upgraded to a tornado emergency like it did earlier. And we're going to watch that. This is the same cell that produced the tornado emergency earlier. Again, this is now in West Jackson County, north of Scottsboro, east of Huntsville, moving east-northeast at about 30 to 35 miles an hour. It is north of Gurley right now. Gurley, I think it is. It's going to pass right near Skyline. If you're in Skyline, Alabama, head for cover. Yeah, this is going to go right over Skyline. Let me see what we got here for time. Skyline, you've got about 16 to 18 minutes at the most. And I actually think it's moving faster than that. So don't even take my word for that. You've probably got about 10 minutes or less to get to your shelter. That's going to be Skyline, south of High Top. And we've got a tornado, what we believe to be a tornado on the ground, moving almost due east through northern Alabama. All right, let's do a quick check of the other storms we have out there. Let's take a look here. This is the one we're watching now. Let's go to the next one here. This is the one right behind this one. And you can see here we do have a couplet starting to form up there. Did that just change color again? Let's see here. Yeah, 13,000 without electricity. Yeah, right there, Triana, right near Triana. You can see here, I'll stop the frame. We've got what could be a couplet here or here. So we've definitely got something going on. We got a lot of rotation right here near Triana, and that's moving east-northeast. And that's going to move off towards, north, probably just north of Owens Cross Road, right in that area there. Okay, so let's back out of this. That's our two Alabama ones. Let's take a look now. We've got a cluster up in Tennessee. This is our other cluster of storms up here in Tennessee. Not looking as healthy right now. That's good. But we do still have what looks to be 2 or 3 areas of rotation here, all within this cluster of tornado warnings. Let's take the first one up here. This was the one that went over at McMinnville earlier and passed just to the south of Spencer. And this one's now getting into some pretty rural area here. It is going to go pretty far. It could be going just south of Crossville. Crossville is going to be the next area, and Crab Orchard. And then there's one right behind that. This could be sisters, could be 2 running back to back. They are a few miles apart. So probably 2 separate supercells. And then this one here, again, moving almost due east, we have what looks like a couplet here as well. And I want to take a look at all this on the high res reflectivity. There's your J-hook. You've got a very, very typical J-hook pattern right there. And we're going to go up and look at this other one. Not as profound here, but we do have some very heavy rain or debris, could be one or the other, hanging around up there. Just so you know, the two sounds you're hearing. The bonk, 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 that is a new severe thunderstorm warning. They are in red boxes. The red boxes only blink for 1 minute. The purple boxes are tornado warnings. Those are like the siren sound, the root, root, and those will continue blinking because they are tornado warnings. Light blue is severe weather statements. Yellow, like this here, is a flood warning. Now, this is coming up into here, and I do have a couple of stationary cameras. And so let's go ahead and pull up a few of these stationary cameras here, and I'll get those lined up. It just takes a second here. This one's pretty close. This will give us some views of the area here. So let's go ahead and pull up 4 cameras here. By the way, tonight we're using Broadcastify. I'm a Broadcastify feed provider. It's real easy to do. You can send your feed to Broadcastify, and that earns you a free membership that allows you to go back and listen to scanner traffic from months ago and archive traffic from all over the world. And it gives you perks of a paid member just because you are a feed provider. So consider it. Maybe put a scanner in and hook up a feed. It's easier than you think. And also I'm using Radar Omega. Radar Omega, I do pay for their service. It's an amazing service. And that's what you're looking at right now. Professional quality radar that I can use for what we do here. And that's pretty amazing. All right, let's see here. There's one more. So there we go. We've got 4 views now. Let me get these lined up. Just give me a second. There was the siren sound I told you about. And that means that we have a new tornado warning. And so we're going to go check that out here in just a minute. Okay, I'm lining these up over here. This takes just a second. Some of the production I can do in the background. Other production, I kind of have to do right in front of you guys. Sorry about that. It is what it is. I don't have a whole production staff here. It's just my wife and I. All right. All right, there you go. We've got your shots up the left side there. This is all some shots from this area here in Tennessee. And then that upper one is our storm chaser that is down here at the Huntsville storm. And it looks like that's where that latest one was just issued. It's amazing. All this is on the same radar site now. And there's our storm chaser right there. And there's our J-hook forming up. Let's go ahead and switch this back to high resolution radio velocity so that we can see where the couplet is. And there it is. He is right in front of this thing, but it looks like it's probably going to be rain wrapped, I would assume. All right, and looking up here at the big storm, this is the one earlier that had the tornado emergency. We do have a couple of scanners out in front of this one. We've also had scanners, several that have failed out in front of this. Paint Rock has come back up again, so I've got it back up. It looks like Madison County might be up as well. I've got everything up right now. Let's see if it holds. That's Madison County on the left. And I'm going to have the other county on the right. So Madison County on the left, Jackson County on the right, including Paint Rock Fire, Stevenson Fire, and Hollywood Fire. All right.
Okay.
Nope. Madison County just dropped again. I don't know what the deal is, guys. Obviously having some issues. They're trying to get it back up, or it wouldn't have come up just for a second like that. It wouldn't have just come up like that. So let me refresh one more time here. See if I... No, it's saying it's completely down now. So we're going to keep checking it. All right, I put Paint Rock back on the right ear, and I'm going to be looking for other feeds. This is live continuing coverage of the severe weather in Alabama and Tennessee. Moving across the area, this is Starship Adventures. My name's Ian. This is one of the many things we do here on my channel. We cover severe weather. And we also do a lot of ham radio stuff, science, weather, propagation, terrestrial weather, space weather. We do a little bit of everything here. We just love it. And so check us out. Give us a subscribe and a thumbs up. It really makes a big difference out there. I do appreciate all you guys being here, Nick and everybody, and VTX Live. Thank you. VTX has some folks he knows up in that area up there too. This is a crazy evening for northern Alabama. I got to tell you guys. All right, so on the left side there, you got three views of up in Tennessee, and of course the upper one there, that is our storm chaser. That's down here, right here. He's going over this bridge. There is a couplet right there, guys. Look at that. I think we might have one here. Let me pull this up full screen so you can see it. Let's see. Do we see anything there, guys? This is Brad Arnold.
Jackson County Hall in Pleasant Grove Fire. Pleasant Grove Fire just advised there's rotation around Holly Tree, also headed your direction. Please use precaution, be safe.
Pleasant Grove Fire, copy.
All right, more emergency tones going out for to let fire departments know that there's some really bad weather about to move in. This is Brad Arnold we're seeing on the screen right now, and he is on this thing like you know what. And we're looking to see if we can see anything at this point.
Their audio levels.
Do what?
Check your audio levels.
Okay, they're fine. What are people saying?
Check your audio levels. That's
Okay. I don't I'm turned all the way up. I don't know what else I can do. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I don't know. Wow, look at that. That rain's going to be up to him here before long. There's a lot of rotation, a lot of movement up there in the clouds. Yeah, the radio is loud. I know. I need to turn that down just a little bit. I try to talk when they're not talking, and that's the best way to do it. All right, so let's see here. All right, he's gonna keep moving because that rain line's gonna catch up to him. And once you get in the rain, then that's it. You can't see anything else anymore. All right, let's put him back up in the corner up here. He's up in your upper left corner, so we can keep an eye on him. And I'll pull him back up full screen as soon as we get something. But that's where he's at right there. He's behind this thing. He's looking up the backside of this storm. He is on the Dixie Highway there, which is 231.
Hey, from your angle, looking back towards sky, anything lower than anything to walk out. No, it's just push it on. Copy that. Let me know if you see anything or I can relay it to you, man. Okay.
Okay, let's take a quick look here. We're now going to Mississippi. This is a new one that just got issued just south of Rolling Fork, Mississippi, moving east-southeast. And this one's going to pass off, looks like possibly just south of Yazoo City, or Yazoo City, if anybody wants to correct me out there. You know who you are. And let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so there's another one. That one is just east of the Mississippi River there. So we'll keep an eye on that one. So that's another system out there, another supercell that's not anywhere near these other two. Let's take a look at that complex up in Tennessee again. Here we go. This is that one in Tennessee where we have 3 areas of rotation. None of them looked all that impressive, but you have to remember something. We're getting into a mountainous area. Notice how all the roads here kind of go northeast to southwest. We're getting in that area of really deep mountains here. And when we get into this mountainous area, the weather starts to, the supercells, it's a lot harder for them to put down large tornadoes and things like that because the terrain is a lot more rugged. But you still get the warnings and you can still get some damage from them. All right, and yeah, we're still looking okay over there. And then the two that we're really watching, this one here is the one that was the tornado emergency earlier. And that one is the one that we've got scanners up for right now. The other one we're watching is this one down here, and that's our storm chaser in the upper left corner, Brad Arnold. And look at this. I mean, these bright-ass blue colors and yellows and things, those are extreme winds, and they're all right here in this spot, and there's this notch here. I guarantee I'm going to turn this over to reflectivity, and boom, there's going to be a big old huge J-hook there. There it is. And you can see there.
Nikki wants to know mountains slow down the naders.
What we can do to slow down the naders?
No, does the mountains help slow it down? Stop it.
They don't slow down the forward speed, but yes, they slow down the intensity, which is really important. You generally never hear about long track, bad damaging tornadoes in the mountains. It generally doesn't happen. Yeah, there you go. You'll get them. You'll get them up there, and they'll knock over a bunch of trees and this and that. But with the big, tall hardwood trees and the rugged mountains and everything else, it tends to wear down these storms where the best thing for a tornado is flat land, plains. It loves the plains. That's why the further east you go, you don't get those big, horrible, long track tornadoes like you see over like over in Tornado Alley. Now, Alabama, there's some hills there, but it's somewhat flat. So, I mean, you can still get some pretty good ones there near Huntsville here in northern Alabama. I can't believe we have one storm chaser out tonight. That is so bizarre. But again, this area is yellow. It's a 3 out of 5. Last night and the night before, they were all out there because we had 4 out of 5. Now tonight we have a 3 out of 5, and we've already had a tornado emergency and several tornadoes on the ground. And this could be a long night. Who knows? This is the cluster I'm most interested in right now. This one south of Huntsville. I'm going to switch back over here to high-res velocity. Look at that couplet, guys. Is there another radar? I want to take another look at this from a different angle.
Shooting angle.
Yeah. It's not as impressive on that one, but that tower site's a lot further away. There, it's showing up on all of them, though. Here, let's turn this up. If you're not hearing this, it's because you're probably not listening to both ears. Uh-oh, bunch of tones.
Jackson County 912, Cycler Fire. Cycler Fire, just to advise, there's rotation over Skyline and headed towards Stevenson, just in case it's coming your area as well. So you just be careful, use precaution.
That's 10-4, Cycler, copy.
She's notifying people what's going on.
County 911 to Holly Hollywood. Hollywood, just advised there is rotation over Skyline. It looks like it's going to be headed towards Stevenson. Just in case it hits the edge of Hollywood, just advise use of caution. Be safe.
Okay, so there we go. There's all the tone outs for just to let people know what's going on. Let me go ahead and reset over here again and see if I can pick Madison County back up. It's showing is up. Let's see if it stays up here. All right, I've got Huntsville, Madison County on the right here, and everything else on the left.
Copy that. Let me know if wind gets up or, hail or anything. All right.
Okay, real quick to answer chat. There's some reports of damage north of Gurley. I believe that to be true. We watched it go right through there, and it looked like it was on the ground. So the sheriff's office there, I don't know how to say your screen name, Squig, but 8683, thanks for the report. And there you go. That's homes damaged near Gurley, according to the sheriff's office. Let's see. Do you know if there might be a tornado HF net? No. And if you hear of one, please let me know. I do broadcast the HF hurricane net during hurricanes, but I do not. I don't know of one for tornadoes. But I do know that, like, when there's a tornado in Florida, I put SARnet on one side with NI4CE and all the other, like Skynet, Skywarn. And I also put up the HF hurricane net. That's something we do broadcast out of here. All right, I'll turn the scanner back up. Thanks for being here, guys. This is Starship Adventures. Thanks for being along for the ride.
That's the southern mountain out there, automatic. There should be an auto and a manual on it. Try whichever. There you go.
All right, and about this point in the storm, we start to look at daylight left. We've got, it's 8:37 Eastern, 7:37, where these storms are going on. Some of these storms are about to work their way into Eastern time zone, believe it or not. But right now, it is 7:37 where these storms are going on. And that means that there's probably about 45 minutes of daylight left. So as you can see, we're running out of usable daylight, and that makes it a lot more dangerous. And of course, unfortunately, it kind of messes the view up quite a bit for us, because we have to look for the tornado in the lightning flashes rather than just look for it on the horizon. All right, some of the cameras there are moving around. There, it looks like they're scanning the horizon for anything as these storms are coming in. And I'm hoping our storm chaser comes back up. But right now he is down. Let me see if yep, he is down.
Have a vehicle in floodwater with occupant inside. Easter Ferry, New Cut. Owen, vehicle in floodwater. Easter Ferry, New Cut. Occupant inside. On scene.
You know, Heath, I wish there was an HF tornado net. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know who would talk on it. But I mean, it would be worth checking out. What I realized with the hurricane net was instead of using my own radio here, where the tornado or the hurricane's going to be close, I use an SDR like out of Utah or something where it's jumping just right, and you can actually hear the people here better from over there, like on 20 meters. So yeah, I do a lot of that where I'll use a web SDR that is in a better position to pick up the HF transmissions. All right, I'm not hearing anything from that Huntsville, but it's up. All right, let's see what we got here for warnings. Man, that Mississippi is still going on. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, I do see a little couplet there and a little couplet there just near Yazoo City. Neither one of them are that impressive, but I can see why they've issued a warning, because either one of those could put something down without a worry. Let's see.
401, we got a debris signature over 42. 1 hard 42. Gonna be in the Sackler area.
This is the storm he's talking about, debris signature. This is southeast of Huntsville, moving east. This is also where our storm chaser is. And this is about to move into the other area here that's scanning also.
10-4, I'll be back in right up there.
All right, there we go, guys. We're continuing to watch this. That's the one there southeast of Huntsville, moving off to the east-northeast. And that one there was looking pretty impressive a few minutes ago. Now it's starting to wane off. This one up here is starting to look less like a tornadic supercell.
Go ahead. Got laid on heavy winds here about 30
Yeah, 10-4. Who is this? Jamie.
10-4.
10-4.
All right, and it looks like this county back here, Lawrence County has 1,300 people without electricity. Morgan County, Alabama, Morgan County now 978, and taking a if I can find a spot where I can do it. Let's see here, Madison County, 14,000 people without electricity right
Now
now.
we're gonna all the way around about 40 days. Just check it. We'll let you know something. 10-4. We may have some rotation stuff on the area over the river. Copy that. We're gonna set the sirens off again. Yes, 10-4.
They're setting off the sirens
Head over
again.
Street for TC.
What's your copy? 244. You can send. There is no possible way to get to Montesano at this time. Public Works needs a 1018 to clear one of the entrances out.
Figure 4424.
Sounds like they got an entire area that's inaccessible. They got Public Works coming to clear it. This one's This one's starting to look a bit impressive again. This one's approaching Crab Orchard. Yep, and right now our toad camera is live over at Carlotta Alata. That's at Carlotta Alata over on here on YouTube. And there she has a wildlife camera where it's cats and toads. It's pretty cool. And we've had a record of 18 toads out there just recently. And check it out. Several of them are really big. It's almost, well, it's, anyway, it's crazy. Check it out. That's at Carlotta Alata. And that's my wife's channel. Also, our sister station at Scuffed Radio. Give them a like if you're into ham radio stuff. Scuffed Radio. And of course, if you're into crazy stuff, you might want to try my other channel, Starship After Dark. It's where we put up things like the 7-2, which is where the crazy people go to talk on the radio. You might like it. Lots of cool stuff going on. That's all coming out of here. We do a lot of broadcasting out of the studio here at Starship Studios. We've got a number of computers. There we go. Another one just issued right before our eyes. And that's here now Harriman, Kingston, and Oakdale now under this tornado warning. Rockwood. This is the one that's about to pass just south of Crab Orchard. Just south of Crab Orchard. And it's going to come right along 40 here. It's going to literally run right along Interstate 40 here, right near Daysville and Mount Vernon. And it's going to move right up this way here towards Harriman, which is now under a tornado warning.
You see Mount Vernon around me, because that takes me to Maryland, takes me back home.
Yeah, we're not quite that far. All right, it looks like all of this is going to move off right near or to the north of Knoxville here in about an hour and a half. It may run off north of Lenoir City, and it looks like Maryville. It looks like it's probably going to stay north of you. We can only hope. We will have to watch as these lower ones here come across. All right, so that's the 4 we have there, and then we still have the 2 down here. Let's check these out. And we've got a storm chaser down here.
10-4.
But he's having some problems. He's down here. Yeah, this is this one here, this Cumberland. This one is right here near this rotation.
When they say that the 3 ball was fine a while ago,
I have that same antenna sitting in my yard right now. Oh, let's see here.
Told me the area is 32, I believe. 32 and 42. Not bad. That boy, that rock, the other guy was on it.
That's a mean sky there, but I don't see any real rotation right around it. Oh, let's see. Oak Ridge. We've got a camera in Oak Ridge. Mostly a rooftop, but we'll come back to that one as it gets closer. So we're keeping an eye out for cameras and new scanners.
Oh my God. They're everywhere. They're coming out everywhere.
What, the frogs?
Yes, they're coming this way. They're coming this way. They're coming this way.
The frog migration just started over on Carlotta Alata. That's at Carlotta Alata. Can you put your link in there for me?
Yeah.
It's at Carlotta Alata. She's shy. She don't like putting her own link in. But these frogs, they suddenly come out, and there'll be like 10 or 15 of them. It's crazy. Big, huge frogs, and they eat cat food and mosquitoes, and the cats come over, and the cats and the toads all get along. It's pretty cool. It's like bliss as long as the food's free. Okay, yeah, Maryville, let's see, that one, well, here we go. These top two, I think, are going to definitely move off to your north, more towards Knoxville. The next one's down here, I'm not sure. We're just going to have to watch this cluster as it comes through. The good news is I don't see anything severe right now. I mean, these are tornado warnings, and they're important.
Not for Nikki, right?
Well, there's a couple here that are probably, if they stay together, they'll move pretty close to her here in a couple hours. I know, I see her.
Okay.
And, yeah, so these first two up here, there's one, this one up here near Crab Orchard is going to move off towards Harriman. But these down here, this third one down here, when it moves off, it's going to be kind of heading in your direction. But like I said, right now it's not anything that looks that severe right now. So we're keeping an eye on it.
Hopefully it won't even hold together.
Yeah, it probably won't hold together. Remember, it's getting into the mountains, and the mountains tend to tear these things apart. There's another storm down here that's starting to get some rotation on it too, and that's moving up into the same area as well. So there's a lot to watch here, but I don't see anything catastrophic coming right now. Those of you who weren't watching earlier, we had a tornado emergency earlier in Huntsville. And it was really impressive there for a few minutes, and then it kind of backed down. But that storm is over here now near Stevenson and is moving off to the northeast. And this one was putting down a tornado, but I don't believe it is anymore. And then over here in Huntsville, this storm is just about to move out of the county there and into Jackson County. It's right now it's in Madison County, but it's just about to cross over south of Gurley. We've got reports from the sheriff in Gurley of houses damaged there from this one that went up here. Now we have another one here that's possibly a tornado. And it's just now about to move into Jackson County. And it looks like this one may move pretty close to Scottsboro and possibly near Hollywood. And Madison County now up to 16,630 people without electricity. Another tornado warning going out.
What is it looking like? We're up here at 32, and everything looks good so far. I think there's another storm coming behind that one, so let everybody hold it down for just a little bit longer. Okay.
All right, we got one right here. This one's in Mississippi. Okay, that is from the Madison County Public Safety Repeater. They must be having some problems there. I don't know what that is. It sounds like about 5 different things at once. Yeah, something's wrong with Madison, so I'm just going to shut that down for a minute. It's playing music. All right, so we've got Crab Orchard here. This was where they just issued the new tornado warning here. We've got now multiple tornado warnings on top of tornado warnings. And this is the one that's heading off towards Harriman. That one does have a bit of a couplet on it. We do have a few cameras out ahead of this, but here's the problem we're running into. We're losing sunlight. It's almost gone.
Yeah, Nicky, that's true, Nick.
Yeah, yes and no, Nick. I mean, your local media does have resources and they should be on it better than anyone else. That being said, I think you should watch both. I think you should have your TV on your local, whichever your local station is that you trust the most. I would put that on your local TV, and then I would have my phone or my tablet or my computer monitoring one or two of these stations like mine, where we're covering the storm chasers and all that kind of stuff. That's how I would do it, because the local guys, man, there's a lot to be said for watching your local media when you're the one that's being threatened. And these guys, I know we always say, they say it's going to rain. It didn't rain. They're stupid. Yeah, but let me tell you something, really. For the most part, your local meteorologists actually do a pretty good job. I mean, seriously. And they really try not to overhype or underhype anything. And so,
We all never met Marty S.
yeah, now I know there's some out there that are pretty bad. We've got good ones here. I work with Matt Devitt, and he's a friend, and he's a great chief meteorologist at Wink TV. And he literally, one of the biggest concerns he has is to always make sure that the hype level is exactly where it's supposed to be.
He says
No
people
more,
would.
not more, not less. It has to be, we don't want to overhype it. We don't want to underhype it. And when you're dealing with hurricanes down here, the government down here underhyped Ian really bad. And a lot of people stayed that should have left. And my mother had 4 feet in her house, and she was still in it. They were very late issuing evacuation orders and things. So even the government has to walk that line between crying wolf and getting people to safety in time. And so it's crazy. And so that's why I like to tell people, I appreciate you watching the coverage, and I'm going to do the best I can for you. I also suggest having your TV on your local, whichever your local one you trust the most. Yeah, some places don't have a lot of local weather. Like where my cabin is, the local area for that cabin is the Atlanta Metro television viewing area. Well, it's literally 2 hours away, but we're still in that viewing area. But my cabin is only 1 mile from the next viewing area, which is even further away to the north, which is like the Asheville viewing area. There's not a lot of TV stations up in the mountains. There's not a lot of malls either. When you go up there, you kind of give up all that kind of stuff. But so it's a little harder to find local news in areas that are more remote, especially out west. There's some areas that are very remote in Oklahoma and places like that. So, all right, we're not getting a lot of scanner traffic right now. We still have a couplet here. Definitely some kind of couplet going on here. Our storm chaser is right there. He's near it. And you can see in the lightning flashes, you can see the storm up ahead of him there. He's trying to keep us with the storm. But it's difficult at night because now we have to look for the tornado and the lightning flashes. Which is the good thing, I mean, good and bad, I guess. There's a lot of lightning flashes.
Well, he knows it gets
Jackson County 911 Local Fire just reported a possible touchdown in your area. Just be careful, use precaution.
And welcome to Hannity. And tonight, Democrats on the Hill outclassed, outmatched by HHS Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. and Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Take a look.
And I have to tell you directly and personally that I regret voting for you for Secretary of State. I yield back.
May I respond?
You may sit.
Well, first of all, your regret for voting for me confirms I'm doing a good job. Based on
I hate when a tab just starts playing. You ever had that happen? Oh, all right. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Hit that thumbs up button and a subscribe. We do a lot of this kind of stuff. So you want to know when we're going live, especially during hurricane season and things like that. We're going to keep an eye on that. This is our storm chaser right here. And that is going to be Brad Arnold. Brad Arnold, he is in Grant, Alabama right now. And he is in Jefferson County. You're listening to the scanners in Jefferson County. They're going up and down with the power, but we're trying to keep those up for you right now. We got Stevenson Fire and Hollywood Fire up, and also I have Madison Fire, but it's making all kinds of weird noises.
Al 56. Did you mean to ref?
Okay, I'll leave it up because it sounds good right now.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we just got a tornado warning in Louisiana. This for the first time tonight. Traveling to Louisiana, where we've got a what looks like a little couplet starting to form up here. Where are we at in Louisiana? My goodness. Looks like it's going to be central Louisiana. And another one dropping. Let's see where this one's at. All right, this is another one that's been issued up here in this cluster. This is an absolute mess up here. Look at this. These are all heading up towards Oak Ridge and eventually moving towards the Knoxville area. I'm going to put this over on high-res reflectivity so you can see what it looks like on the regular radar. Let's put it in motion. All right, bear with us, guys. I'm pulling up Tennessee counties here, and I'm trying to find everything. I'm trying to find some more scanner feeds. So hold it, hang in there.
Al 48, 74.
All right, we are getting numerous tornado warnings coming in now.
Guys, you walk across the yard up there.
Knoxville. There we go. So, all right, hang in there, guys. I'm looking for additional scanner feeds on this one that's going heading towards Knoxville. I'm gonna try to find some Tennessee feeds. It's hard because when you get out away from town, there's not near as many feeds. But we're gonna try this here. This is going to be in Roane and then Anderson counties. So let's see what we got here. Right there's Roane. Let's see if we've got Anderson County, Tennessee, Anderson County Public Safety. Play all. Paint Rock is still offline. I added Roane County Fire and also Anderson County. Those are both in Tennessee.
1001.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and add Knox, which is Knoxville County. We'll go ahead and add that because we know we're going to need it here in just a few minutes. And I'll probably go ahead and add Blount also because it's going to be coming up through Loudon and then Blount. So I'm going to add all those here next. So let's start with Knox. I'm just working through this with you guys here. Tennessee, Knox. Let's see if there's any scanners in that area. Knox County Public Safety. Okay, that's added. Let's add another one here. United States, Tennessee. And then let's go with
You have a large tree
Loudon.
in multiple lines all the way across the road. You're going to need Huntsville utilities here before the tree can be removed.
10-4.
Loudon. Okay, there is no public safety in Loudon. Let's try Blount.
Need you for a possible structure fire in 16's area.
Forward today.
Advise. There's a smell of burning inside the home. Lightning did strike the fire, please.
All right, we've added Knox County and Blount County.
20 else fire. Do you want to get these people up here, traffic control or investigators, so we can free up for other calls?
At least for a medical
10-4,
alarm,
stand by.
Mary Brown, they did make contact with her on her medical permit, but she advised she needed help, but couldn't specify what kind of help. They have notes in here for a door code.
136.
Supply, can you head to Fort Sanders?
2428 East Lamar, 2428 East Lamar, Alexander Parkway, crosses Grandview. Who is a 15-year-old male, heavy set, red hair, wearing a hoodie and tan shorts, walking around businesses, appears to be lost and told the complainant a story about his friend breaking down on the parkway and needing help. He was last seen on foot. Let's have him check.
All right, I've added those. Let's go. Let's switch this back to high-res velocity.
Supply BC1's requesting you to go up there.
Drop.
All right, let's go down and check Huntsville. And there we go. This one just got issued. We've got an observed tornado warning now. We've got back-to-back couplets, southeast of Huntsville, moving east.
TAC Channel 6, respiratory distress, Point 4, 2564, Linden Avenue, Cross Street, North Chestnut Street at North Cherry Street, TAC Channel 6.
748, we're code 2 to UT. Copy 748.
There you go. It's in motion there. You can see the two different couplets working their way across.
Tango 9, your status. Yep. Golf 9. For property damage at 2640 Montvale Road, 2640 Montvale Road, Process Fields Crossing Way in Hill Court. Client's calling in requesting an officer.
201.
It looks like a vehicle hit his mailbox. Yeah, unknown things happened. Also happened sometime this afternoon. Now we're all over the roadway. Client's driving. This has happened multiple times before as well.
I recognize a few coming out of...
Okay, there we go. They just issued, guys, real quick, they just issued that tornado warning for that system that's going to be coming through Decatur. That's the one there that looks like it's going to move closest to Maryville and south of Lenoir City. So there you go. They just issued for that one there it's going to be approaching Decatur here momentarily. And that one is going to be moving up towards Maryville area and points beyond. The other cluster up there looks like it's heading for Knoxville. So everything in that area there, Lenoir City, Farragut, Maryville, and Knoxville, even maybe as far north as Clinton, I'm not sure. But that whole area there needs to be watching this very closely. I don't see anything devastating, but I do see tornadoes that could cause damage here. We do have a number of areas of rotation. Let's take these one by one. This is the oldest one here. And let me go ahead and just go ahead and stop this from moving. And it's right here, not looking that good. And that's a good thing. It looks like the mountains might be starting to work on that one. We've got another one down here. And we got another one up here. So a number of different rotations, but what the good news is, none of these look that impressive. This one down here, the one that's just now forming.
Does look to border road county to the south. It is not warned us yet, but it is tracking our nation.
To take marks back to the AOC.
You in the clear.
Copy 41.
10-4. I got that switch 1421 open. Free. We're going to try this 2-4 Madison. 10 Mile is currently under the warning. Repeat, 10 Mile is currently under the warning in Meigs County.
Copy 54.
EMS box.
All right, we're extrapolating this out here. And
Strawberry Plains Pike. Across the Diesel Lane and Griffith.
That one there looks like it could pass just north of Maryville.
228. We found a TAC 3800. TAC 3.
And again, we switched radars. This is now the Jefferson City radar.
Copy 37.
And on this radar, you can still see basically where the couplet is right there.
784, you can show us back in service.
Copy 84.
There's the Nashville radar.
05 SC.
Okay, it looks like Bledsoe County, 181 people have lost power due to this storm. All this is moving east right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas of rotation right now moving east towards the Knoxville area. Yeah, let's go back down here. Here's our latest tornado warning. This is back on that one that was a tornado emergency a few hours ago.
North of 133 traffic, the code 1, and Howard Jones is calling in, the owner of the home, requesting a call from you.
Yeah.
738, can you repeat your off-duty time?
Midnight.
Taylor Road, TAC 8 assigned.
Wait, so did you able to find anything on the trailer?
I just put that one in there, Bob.
Yeah. Well, so you can show me 1075 level 3.
Yeah.
All right, so this couplet here is picking up again, and that's why they've just issued this kind of a preemptive tornado warning here. And these are moving almost due east, these down here, where the ones up here in Tennessee are moving a little more north than due east. They're moving more east northeast.
Service, road burglary alarm, and then exact.
Okay.
What's that for all of us?
$744.
Dispatch.
744.
Destination.
Medic 3, destination 2115.
1406 to 1401 or 1402.
Remain at your station for now.
All right, I just added Roane County Fire and EMS. That's in Tennessee. That's in the affected area here.
You advise Oak Ridge 12 and 15 en route to Station 1.
1401.
10-4.
1406 to 1401. I was just making sure we had comms. Was not hearing any radio traffic. Did you copy the alert for the one that's coming from Dayton towards 10 Mile?
There's that one he's talking about right here. Is this one I'm talking about? There's 10 Mile right there. He just mentioned it's going to come right to the north of Decatur. And it looks like it's going to come pretty close to 10 Mile as well. These have taken on somewhat of a north component now. They were moving almost due east, but now they're starting to move more northeast, and that's good. A lot of it might pass north of Knoxville. All right, let me check the chat. I have 7 screens, but it's not quite enough. No, that's not hail on the camera. That's just rain. These are infrared night security cameras. That's why they look like that. Looks like our storm chaser just got some gas, or he's getting some gas.
It was a pretty good ride, just continuous like they're going through the cell.
All right, well, thanks for being here, everybody. Our coverage will continue for a while longer. This is Starship Adventures. My name's Ian, I-A-N, and I am here to try to bring you some unique coverage.
Department this is. 10-4, thank you, Paint Rock.
We like to bring coverage that is very unique and different. Public safety scanners is something that I can't believe we don't hear more of. And so one of the things I like to do is bring people, you can get your local news, you can get Fox Weather, you can get the Weather Channel if you don't mind all the commercials. There's a lot of things you can get out there, but I want to bring you something different, and that's scanner coverage.
3-2, I'll stay in now.
Take a 3 you can touch 22.
Copy.
All right, let me see if I can get this county here in Georgia. I want to go, let me put you back down here for a second. This is that other complex. We've got 2 areas of rotation down here. There's our storm chaser, upper left corner. And over here we've got another rotation. I don't have this county, so let me endeavor real quick to get that county. Dade or Walker?
Lafayette.
Yeah, it's going north of that. So it's going to be Dade and Walker County in Georgia. So let me see if I can add those scanners. I don't even show a Dade County. That is weird. Hold on, let me see if I clicked something wrong here. There it is, Dade. Okay, got it. And that's going to be Dade County Public Safety. That's now added.
Copy 26.
United States,
Georgia. Thank you.
And we're going to add Walker. All right, added amateur radio Skywarn as well as Walker County Public Safety.
Clouds, wall clouds, hail of any size, winds 35 miles per hour or greater, flooding and or other actual storm damage or reports as directed by the National Weather Service. Reports not meeting this criteria should not be passed unless specifically requested by Net Control. Our current situation is that the National Weather Service in Peachtree City has issued a tornado warning for southwestern
Right now, we're in for
and southwestern Dade
Tango 14-4.
West Georgia until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 9:13
Echo
p.m.,
19.
a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Ider, Alabama.
I have a name and number reference to a follow-up for you.
West of Trenton, Georgia, moving east at 25 miles per hour. The hazard are possible tornadoes and half-dollar size hail. Source is radar indicated rotation. The impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes could be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is also likely. Locations impacted include Cloudland Canyon State Park, Cooper Heights, and Rising Fawn, Georgia.
Copy clear.
Take cover now. Move to a basement or to an interior room on the lower floor. Outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Speed, Medic 16.
Tornado warning. Tornado watch.
785.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
Clear Memorial.
Walker County, Georgia.
Copy 785.
County's clear.
Okay, guys,
Just
let's
as
go
a
up and check
reminder here
Tennessee
for
again.
everyone that's monitoring the radio,
I know I've got several people in from
make sure
Tennessee
you're
watching
using
right
the
now.
repeater that
So
is
let's go back up
closest
and check this
to
stuff
you,
here.
the strongest signal. Please utilize the repeater.
Another
that
warning
closest
coming
to
in.
you that works best for you. It may be something other than the 145.
Okay, the one there in Alabama, this one right here is now considered an observed tornado. So this is an observed tornado here. Let's see what else we've got going on.
Jet side AMA. Give us a few minutes for this paperwork.
Your radio station. Thank you much.
We know that one. We got this one. This is this whole cluster here. We've got a bunch of tornado warnings here in a cluster.
KM4TYE. This is Dennis. Is there a net up now for severe weather?
Medic 6, we
Copy anyone? Anyone, if you will check a man down.
Yes, Dennis.
1301 Spring Hill Road at Harrison Concrete.
Counties right now, and we are under a tornado warning for Dade and Walker County right now.
Man, we are in like a little dead zone right there for radar.
I am Skywarn trained. All advised.
See, there's mountains out here.
Very
We're
good,
getting
sir.
into
Give
the
me your call
mountains.
sign again, please.
And it's we run into dead zones. The only radar we can really see this storm with.
Monitoring from the
Clear for all students.
so appreciate that.
Clear for all students. Have a good night.
Be safe.
All right, I'll switch this back real quick so you can see what this looks like on the high res, which is what you're used to seeing on TV. This is reflectivity, and I'll go ahead and run this. This is Knoxville and Maryville right over here, and I'm going to go ahead and run this so you can kind of see how it's going. This goes back 30 frames, which is about an hour's worth of run. So this shows you where it's come in 1 hour.
Patient just wants to be evaluated. Evaluated patient.
You can see this one down here near Decatur. Is getting a pretty good little hook on it right there.
Thanks, clear. Medic 13 here. Clear to your station.
10-4, standby.
214.
We go back to the velocity and we see it.
Center to State Volunteers, need your route for a traumatic injuries, Bravo, for a 69-year-old female, conscious and breathing, broker hit, trying to get into a wheelchair, 3738 Highway 36 East.
Landing. Complaints advising those 2 black males walking around the area trying to get money. They were last seen walking towards the back of the neighborhood. Complaints advised they do not be contact.
Nick, I don't think that it's any more storms than normal. It's just this time of year. This is tornado season. May and June. April, May, June. That's tornado season. Everywhere from Oklahoma and Kansas all the way over to Tennessee and Alabama. That is your tornado season. It just as sure as it is when we get hurricane season down here from August and September when it gets really bad.
1103. Here anyone?
Attention all stations, attention all stations.
Eastbound 640, black Hyundai Tucson, Tennessee 81.
This includes the counties of Walker, Catoosa, Chattooga, and Dade.
Dave, we'll check that alarm when the storm passes.
Is now in condition status. Severe weather is present or imminent in this area. Amateurs are asked to actively search for signs of severe weather and provide appropriate reports to net control. This is a directed net. All stations are asked to transmit only
33, I'll just stay where you're at. Tell us to ease it up.
only stations with legitimate severe weather reports or emergency traffic should break into this net. The only reports to be made are reports of tornadoes, funnel clouds, wall clouds, hail of any size, winds 35 miles per hour or greater, flooding and other actual storm damage or reports as directed by the National Weather Service.
Dispatch
Reports
Medic 1.
not meeting these criteria should not be passed unless specifically requested
Center
by
4.
control.
Dispatch Medic 1, are you ready for crew change?
Once again, the National
Stand by
Weather
for code
Service
2.
in Peachtree City has issued a tornado warning for western Walker County and northeast
Copy 1, standing by.
northwestern Georgia, southwestern Dade County, and northwestern Georgia until 10 p.m. At 9:13 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Ider, Alabama, or 12 miles southwest of Trenton, Georgia, moving east at 25 miles per hour. The hazard is tornado and half-dollar size hail. The source's radar indicated rotation. The impact could be flying debris, will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is also likely. Locations impacted include Cloudland Canyon State Park, Cooper Heights, and Rising Fawn. Those in the path of the storm should take cover now. Move to the building. Avoid windows. You're outdoors. Mobile home.
Trees out of the road. Kerosene 65. You think Paint Rock come up? Thank you more. Negative.
Tornado warning.
Tornado
watch. Severe thunderstorm warning. Walker County, Georgia.
Then I'm going to head back up to 20 and see what's going on up there. Eli Sanders says Turbo down up there on County Road 20. Yeah, 10-4. We got one of our new members, Taylor. He's working on one end of it, I think. They said they would come help on County Road 20 if you need them to.
Temple.
Repeat that. 10-4. Payroll said they would come up on County Road 20 to help if you need them to. If they want to come help, come on. 10-4, they'll be en route. Ain't putting down no help.
This is Kilo also on our code link with another National Weather Service update.
1, priority 3 at Holder Road for a fall.
All right, Chris, go ahead with your report.
Go ahead, 10-24, 10-24, 10-8, off this tree, the road,
On flat shooter, got notified the Huntsville radar they got it down. So if anybody is using the Huntsville radar, we'll need to switch to KFSC out of Atlanta.
I copy your 10-8 on that first part.
Alright, sir, we copy that the Huntsville radar, or High Top Alabama radar, is currently out of service. Anybody monitoring
10-4, copy.
the National Weather Service radar should switch to the
Echo 51, 10 names on 5 and 5 Alpha.
FFC. Thank you for that report, sir.
Echo 51,
10 8 posted.
W4EDP net control.
94.
Go ahead, W4EDP.
Yeah, apropos my weather alert radio is going off as I call in. There was an article today in several papers that the NOAA weather radio system in Alabama for a chunk of North Alabama is down and is not expected to be back up until late tomorrow or the following day.
Medic 2 at
And
Station 1.
people should get their alerts from other sources such as TV, radio, listening to the NOAA whatever, but that the alerts that would go out to trigger the radios apparently are not working in the north third of Alabama. W4EDP.
Updated local information. Severe thunderstorm warning. Walker County, Georgia.
Route to Huntsville Hospital, you are.
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Emmett. Yeah, I
Or
remember
Charles
seeing
13
something.
is supposed to
I think
be
there's a few counties in Tennessee that were involved
in
with that
Building
as well.
4 at 107, Department 31.
And give me just a second. I'll bring you up to date on the latest warning just issued.
Central, everyone in this house at 3369 Long Bridge Road is camped full and in good shape.
All All right, latest warning. The National Weather Service Peachtree City has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Catoosa County, southwestern Whitfield County, Walker County, and southwestern Dade County until 10:15 p.m. At 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Rising Fawn, or 7 miles south of Trenton, moving east at 25 miles per hour. The hazard is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail.
Medic 2, time.
Sources radar indicated.
Correction, call is on you now. Your time will be 21:34.
Is expected. Also expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Lafayette, Naomi, Rising Fawn, Suttles Mill, Noble, Wood State, Linwood, Beaumont, Villanelle, State Park, and Rock Springs. Remain alert for possible tornado. Develop quickly from severe thunderstorm. Wind tornado will moves an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. If you see wind damage, hail, or flooding, wait until the storm has passed and then call the National Weather Service toll-free to report.
Approach 183 911.
And the thunderstorm warning is also in addition to the current
36,
tornado warning.
engine 2.
Weather Service just updated this. A tornado warning remains in effect until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for west central Walker and southwestern Dade counties. At 9:28 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Rising Fawn, or 9 miles south of Trenton, moving east at 25 miles per hour. The hazard, possible tornado and half-dollar size hail. Source is radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Locations impacted include...
one other location, please, sir. Hang on one second.
Take cover now. If you're in the path of the storm, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is AG4DW, net control for the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net.
Okay, and Knoxville is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. That's for Knoxville. Decatur, that tornado is
warning.
right near there now.
Tornado watch. Severe thunderstorm warning. Walker County, Georgia.
AF4MH, go ahead, Matt.
Father's in route.
Just wanted to pass this along. Severe thunderstorm warning was extended until 10:15 Eastern Daylight Time. The National Weather Service in Peachtree City has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Catoosa County, southwestern Whitfield County, Walker County, southwestern Dade County, until 10:15. At 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Rising Fawn, or 7 miles south of Trenton, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazard includes 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected, and also wind damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Locations impacted are Lafayette, Naomi, Rising Fawn, Suttles, Mill, Noble, Wood Station, Mill Creek, Linwood, Beaumont, Villanelle, Robert Canyon State Park, Cooper Heights, and Rock Springs. Remain alert for possible tornadoes. Tornadoes can develop quickly.
Yeah, they'll be going through there, Victor, but they won't be as strong because they'll be up in the rugged mountains at that point.
Again, this is until 10:15.
Yeah, I'd love to chase storms too. I plan to do it one day.
I believe I found in my pattern that they returned the shown valid.
This is the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net. My name is Danny. I'm call sign is AG4DW at the control station for the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net. We are under condition orange, and severe weather is present or imminent in this area. Amateurs are asked to actively search.
Yeah, out of the clouds, we have a few threads. It's time to go back to the south into Huntsville. What do you see on your side?
Recognized by net control. Only stations with legitimate severe weather reports or emergency traffic should break into this net. The only reports to be made are reports of tornadoes on the ground, funnel clouds, wall clouds, hail of any size, winds 35 miles per hour or greater, flooding, and other active storm zones. Reports not meeting these criteria should not be passed unless specifically requested by net control. Again, this is AG4DW, and we are in condition orange.
Copy that.
Valley 5 is number 1 on Open Tower. Go ahead, number 1. The tree at 106 and 65 has been removed. The road's completely open. I'm headed up to County Road 20.
13 conveyed.
Good.
Can you be en route to Highway 136 East around the 9.5 mile marker? Tree blocking planes going down mountain.
10-400 mile state road crew.
Day clear. And that was a correction. It's only blocking one lane.
Clear.
All right, this is an observed tornado down here now. They've just extended this one out longer. And even though this looks like a kind of a mess right here, this is an observed tornado.
2140 en route to Station 1.
And our storm chaser is right near it, and he's up here in the upper left corner.
All right, attention all stations, attention all stations, attention all stations. This is AF4MH. My name is Matt, located in Rossville, Georgia. And this is Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net for the following counties: Walker, Catoosa, Chattooga, and Dade. We are in condition orange, active status. Amateurs are asked to actively search for signs of severe weather and provide appropriate reports to net control. This is a directed net, and all stations are asked to only transmit when recognized by net control. Only stations with legitimate severe weather reports or emergency traffic should break into this net. The only reports to be made are reports of tornadoes on the ground, funnel clouds, wall clouds, hail of any size, winds 35 miles per hour or greater, flooding and other actual storm damage, or reports as directed by the NWS. Reports not meeting that criteria should not be passed unless specifically requested by net control. Again, this is AF4MH on the net control station for the Walker, the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net, which includes the counties of Walker, Catoosa, Chattooga, and Dade County.
Hey, VTX out there, is out there, VTX Live, and Peggy's Elf. Welcome, Peggy.
Tornado warning is in effect until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties: West Central Walker and Southwestern Dade counties. At 9:28 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Rising Fawn, or 9 miles south of Trenton, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Tornado and half-dollar-sized hail are the hazards. The source is radar indicated. Impacts include flying debris, which will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations that include in this are Cooper Heights and Rising Fawn. Take cover now, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
All right, the good news
Tornado
is they've
warning.
let this tornado expire here
Severe
near
thunderstorm
Athens.
warning.
That's the one
Walker
heading
County,
towards
Georgia.
Maryville. They've allowed the tornado warning to expire. It's now back to a
The next
thunderstorm
warning I
warning.
have is a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect until 10:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This
They've
one
allowed
is going
all
to
of
be
these to
issued
expire.
by the National
Wow.
Weather Service in Peachtree City.
So suddenly
Severe
these storms
thunderstorm
have
warning
lost
for
a lot of their
southwestern
energy.
Catoosa County, southwestern Whitfield County, Walker County, and southwestern Dade County until 10:15. At 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Rising Pond, or 7 miles south of Trenton, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof, siding, and trees. These locations include Lafayette, Naomi, Rising.
Okay, let me just reiterate here. They've allowed 3 or 4 different tornado warnings all to expire here. This was that complex that's heading towards Knoxville and Maryville and Lenore City, Oak Ridge. This area was about to get 3 or 4 areas of rotation, and suddenly it looks like a lot of it's wound out. And I'll tell you why that probably is. As they get up into the mountains here, these tornadoes cannot, they don't keep the rotation. They can't do it. So basically, as this approached Farragut and Lenore City, Maryville, and Knoxville, these storms have faded quite a bit. I don't see near the storms that we were having before. And so that being said, that is good news out here. Let's go ahead and switch the velocity here. I got to move a few things around to do this because I got a lot going on. There you go. Still some strong storms going to be coming through. But now they're not seeing the tornadic range that we were seeing up here before. So that's a very good thing. That's great for people in Maryville and for people in Knoxville that had this thing bearing down on them pretty good just a few minutes ago. So that's really good. Let's go down and check right now our only 2 tornado warnings we have right now, it looks like, is this one here. So I'll go ahead and turn the scanners back up and we'll keep an eye on everything.
71-year-old male fell and hit his head and keeps passing out, having difficulty breathing. Simple.
There is water in the vehicle as well. Can you
please need to make any reports. I'm going to stand by
it's close to our
minutes, and I'll be back. Just going to monitor the radar real quick, and I will be sitting on the side if anybody needs to report. Please come with your call sign, and I will get back with you. Again, this is AF4MH. I'm your net control station for the Northwest Georgia Skywarn net, which includes the counties of Washington and Dade County. Again, we're in condition orange.
207. One of the people that's so bad is flash where the 46 is.
Please come with your call sign. AF4MH, I'll be on the side for about 5 to 10 minutes. WB4IEJ, go ahead, sir.
2145.
Copy, Danville Rescue.
You were scratchy into the repeater. I didn't hear what you said. Can you try it one more time?
The two sources, TV and internet, says Lafayette should be in their safe place. Over.
Port Fire District 19.
Okay, I heard you that time. Two sources saying on TV and the internet that Lafayette, if you were in Lafayette, Georgia, please seek shelter. Georgia, please seek shelter. As there is severe weather, tornado warning. Again, if you are in Lafayette, Georgia, please seek shelter. This is AF4MH.
N5 UOV.
N5 UOV, go ahead, sir.
Let me give you the radar field.
En route 8430, Highway 193, purposes for Station 2.
Between Chickamauga and Lafayette.
2149.
It has rotational interface involved, so anybody in that area should be seeking shelter at this time. I don't know how bad it is, but there is a small rotational interface between Chickamauga and Lafayette at this time.
Copy, Medic 3, folks.
There's where they're talking about, but it's going to move in between Chickamauga and Lafayette. That's going to be that storm right there. But they have let the tornado warning expire. Now just a severe thunderstorm warning.
Okay, appreciate that, Jack.
And then the only tornado warning we have on the board right now is this one right
again,
here.
if you are in Chickamauga
and that is an observed
or
tornado
Lafayette,
still.
Chickamauga through Lafayette.
And it's going to come here near Sylvania.
Again, Chickamauga, Rock Springs, Lafayette. Please seek shelter immediately as there is a line of storms that are have rotational interface. So please seek shelter immediately. This is AF4MH.
Tornado watch. Severe thunderstorm warning. Walker County, Georgia.
Okay, and I can tell you guys, I will be ending coverage here before too much longer. I was staying with this because I wanted to get you guys through this. I got a couple of friends out here right in this area as well, so I was staying with this a little bit. But truth is, I'm gonna go here before too much longer. But I will stay here a few more minutes. If anybody has any questions, please put them in the chat room.
We got the tree off of the bridge, going over the St. Rock River on County Road 20. We're headed further up in the valley.
Attention all stations, attention all stations, attention all stations. This is AF4MH, your net control station for the the Northwest Georgia Skywarn net. We are in condition orange. Again, we are in condition orange. Severe weather is present. We're imminent. Search for signs of severe weather and provide appropriate reports to net control. This is a direct net, and all stations are asked to transmit only when recognized by net control. Only stations with legitimate severe weather reports or
my God, he says all this like every 5 minutes.
The only reports to be made are reports of tornadoes on the ground, funnel clouds, wall clouds, hail of any size, winds 35 miles per hour or greater, flooding and other actual storm damage, or reports directed by the NWS. Reports not meeting those criteria should not be passed unless specifically requested by net control. Again, severe weather is imminent in our area. If you are in Chickamauga, Rock Springs, or Lafayette, you need to seek shelter immediately. Again, Chickamauga, Rock Springs, and Lafayette, you need to seek shelter immediately. There is a tornado warning in your area.
I'm not showing that tornado warning.
Good copy. Everything should be
W4, WSP net control.
WSA, go ahead, sir.
W4, WSB, Chattooga County, Skywarn, ready to activate, standing by.
Pretty sure the woods are going to be safe right now.
Dispatch, Medic 60 on scene.
All right, we're hanging with this
All
just
right,
a little while longer,
W4,
guys.
WSA, Chattooga County, we got you in there. Thanks for being in there with us. Got you on the log, sir.
Just advise, sir. Marsh's going on scene.
Be careful out there, and thanks for checking. All right, let me give you the rest of the report as we have it.
W4, WSB, correction, Whiskey, Sierra, Bravo.
Medic 3.
Okay, I got you. I'm sorry about that. W4, WSB, Whiskey, Sierra, Bravo. I got that corrected. Appreciate you being in there with us.
26.
I'm going to touch
you, Pay Rock Fire, engine rail, and Highway 72, tree now blocking
For the following counties, West Central Walker and South Central Dade counties, at 9:42 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado was located near Rising Fawn or 9 miles west of Lafayette, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazards include tornado and half-dollar-sized hail, sources radar indicating rotation. Impacts include flying debris, which will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roads, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations included are super height. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Please move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Alright, I just received notification that tornado warning has expired. Again, that tornado warning has expired. We are no longer in a tornado warning for any counties, including Chattooga, Dade, Walker, or Catoosa. There are no active tornado warnings in our area.
All right, just to reiterate, all the tornado warnings in Tennessee have been allowed to expire, and we still have Sweetwater and Madisonville, Tellico Plains, Tellico Village, Philadelphia, all still under a severe thunderstorm warning. Also, Lenore City
North Main Street.
and Knoxville, Farragut, Oak Ridge, all under a severe thunderstorm warning,
13
which is obviously one level below a tornado warning. So that's good news. Also, Harriman and Points North, another tornado, another big severe thunderstorm warning up there, and another one. Look at that, a bunch of them up there, all the way up.
Attention all stations, attention all stations. This is Alpha Foxtrot 4, Mike Hotel. My name is Matt. I'm located in
He's announcing
Rockville,
this
Georgia.
that just came out
I'm
right
your next
here.
control station for the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net. This includes the counties of Walker, Catoosa, Chattooga, and
This was
Dade
just
counties.
issued here for Lafayette.
We are now placed in condition orange, active status. Severe weather is present or imminent in this area.
I think this
Amateurs
radar
are
might
asked
be
to
messed up
actively
because
search for signs of severe weather and
it doesn't
provide
seem like
appropriate
we're getting the
reports to
latest
net control.
scans.
This is a directed
Because
net, and all stations are
this
asked to transmit
storm's
only when
here now
recognized
over
by net
Lafayette,
control.
not way back here
Only
on the state
stations
line.
with legitimate severe
So
weather
I
reports
think we're
or
having an
emergency
issue
traffic
with
should
that
break into
radar
this
site.
net. The only reports are to be made are those reports of tornadoes on the ground.
See, there's where
Funnel
the storm
clouds, wall clouds,
actually
hail of
is.
any
It's
size,
right over Lafayette, or just
35 miles
east
per
of
hour or
it. So we've
greater,
lost the Huntsville
flooding
radar.
and other actual storm damage.
It's
for
no longer
reports as
putting out new
directed
data.
by the NWS.
That could be a
Reports
weather-related
not meeting
issue.
that criteria should not be passed unless specifically requested by net
Two, call
control.
pound 2151, your dispatch 2155,
Updated local information.
2158, currently going to Russell
Tornado
Park,
warning.
61,
I bet that thunder is loud, Nick.
Department 122, clearing off through the tower.
Tornado warning.
Have a bad headache.
Tornado watch.
Can you give me my dispatch number out on the please, or my dispatch?
2159. Medic 1 or Medic 2, it was 2155, just all the way for it.
Alright, there is a new tornado warning that has been issued until 10:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
2 to 1, where you guys
I'm
at?
sorry, N4 and WD, did you have traffic?
I'm sorry, 2 to 3. Tower. Turn on Brown West Drive. Go ahead. 5. Word.
Oh boy. We just got a tornado warning issued up here. This tornado warning includes Knoxville. It does not include Maryville, but it does include Knoxville. You are going to have an area of some rough weather move through
The
here.
National Weather Service in Peachtree
There
City
you go.
has
You got some
issued a tornado
rotation there
warning
west
for
of
southwestern
Knoxville.
Catoosa County,
West of Knoxville. This is going to move just
southwestern
north
Murray
of Knoxville.
Whitfield County and southeastern Walker County until 10:45. At 9:57 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Linwood or over Lafayette, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Tornado and quarter-size hail are the hazards. Radar indicated rotation. Impacts include flying debris, which will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Dalton, Tunnel Hill, Naomi, Noblewood, Station, Rocky Face, Tilton, Millcreek, Linwood, Dawnville, Millnow, and North Georgia Speedway. Take cover now, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Good evening.
I'm going to hang in for a few more minutes, guys, until this gets past here.
Temperature 75 degrees.
Tornado warning. Tornado watch. Severe thunderstorm warning. Walker County, Georgia.
Again, this is AF4MH Net Control Station for the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net.
Dispatch, hammer response on N1 will be in the area. Attempting to locate.
Again, we are in condition where severe weather is present or imminent in the area.
This is Kilo, Quebec. This is Kilo 4, Quebec, Oscar, Quebec, Quebec.
The Kilo 4 station, give me your call sign one more time.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Oscar, Quebec, Quebec.
Alright, Kilo, Quebec 4, Oscar, Quebec, Quebec. Did you have traffic, sir?
Yes, I'm in Rock Springs, and we've had an increase in wind. We've had gusts over 35 miles an hour.
2150.
Alright, I copy that. Winds over 35 miles per hour in, did you say Rock Springs?
Roger.
Okay. Alright, wind gusts over 35 miles per hour in Rock Springs. If you are in Rock Springs, please be aware that there are wind gusts over 35 miles per hour, and be careful out there.
We can use the help with that tractor up here on 20. I'll be there in a little bit. Tell you, boy, we're cleared about a mile or so up here, but we can use your help.
Alright, at this time, if there are any other stations that want to report anything that needs to be reported, again, please only report tornadoes on the ground, funnel clouds, wall clouds, hail of any size, winds 35 miles per hour or greater, flooding, and other actual storm damage. If you have any reports, please call me now. This is AF4MH. My name is Matt. I'm your net control station for the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net. Please call now.
Golf Club. Have a call for a welfare check. 1107 Havenwood Drive, 1107 Havenwood Drive, crosses Sevierville Road. Complaints called in advising that her 7-year-old son, Winston Hanna, came home from his father's house, and Isaiah Hanna, the son, had a bruise. The address for half of that is 3957 Payne Hollow Road.
Dispatcher, response 1.
The child wants the officer have to speak with the child. Call 7.
That was issued. It's a continuation here of this one into Georgia. This one,
Airman, go ahead, and I'll work on you
was
that second time.
showing up as observed earlier.
Sir, we've searched the area. No incident found.
Alright, if there's
That one
a
was
station
still
trying to
observed.
get in,
But now they've
you're
issued
just
one
not
out ahead
making
of it.
it into the report. Try to get into
Dispatch,
the
minute
location,
60.
up your power, but you're just not getting into the repeater.
Again,
You're
the
kind
Huntsville
of breaking
radar
up
is
close.
not updated.
Alright, again, attention all stations,
We are
attention all
in
stations, attention all stations. This
non-emergent.
is AF4MH. My name is Matt. I'm located in Rossville, Georgia. And I'm your net control station for the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net, which includes the counties of Walker, Catoosa, Chattooga, and Dade County. Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net is now placed in condition orange. Severe weather is present or imminent in this area, and amateurs are asked to search for signs of severe weather and provide appropriate reports to net control. This is a directed net, and all stations are asked to transmit only when recognized by net control. Only stations with
No, Victor, I
legitimate
haven't
severe
seen that
weather
documentary.
reports or emergency traffic should break into this net. The only reports that to be made are reports of tornadoes on the ground, funnel clouds, wall clouds, hail of any size, winds 35 miles per hour or greater, flooding, and other actual storm damage, or reports as directed by the NWS. Reports not meeting that criteria should not be passed unless specifically requested by net control.
Paul Taylor, the subject's dad. Can you get Oak Ridge to Bolo for that vehicle?
I'm watching this mess here in
63 to
Madisonville.
37. I'm
just hoping that doesn't turn into anything. This one up here.
Alright, let me get you what I have for
It's going to move
warnings
off just to the
and
north of Knoxville.
severe weather. Stand by one.
Thank you.
Alright, we are under a tornado warning until 10:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Stand by special weather service has extended the tornado warning for
tornado warning for southwestern
and Head River area until 10:45 a.m.
southwestern Murray
Again, the National Weather Service
and Whitfield County.
extended on the tornado warning until 10:45 p.m.
Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Linwood and over Lafayette, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Tornado reported by hail are hazard. Radar indicated. Flying debris will will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations included are Dalton, Lafayette, Tunnel Hill, Naomi, Noble, Wood Station, Rock Bay, Hilton, Mill Creek, Linwood, Johnville, Stonehow, and North Georgia Speedway. Take cover now, move to a basement or interior roof on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
Tornado warning. Tornado watch. Severe thunderstorm warning. Walker County, Georgia.
Again, this is AF4MH. My name is Matt. I'm your connect control station for the Northwestern Georgia Skywarn Net, which includes the counties of Walker, Catoosa, Chattooga, and Dade County.
All units,
We do have a severe thunderstorm warning.
Tornado warning for South Central Dade County and Northwestern Georgia until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, the National Weather Service and Peachtree City has issued a South Central Dade County and Northwestern Georgia tornado warning
Located near Super Heights, 7 miles northwest of Lafayette, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is radar-indicated. Hail damage is expected to vehicles. Expect wind damage to roof sidings and trees. Locations impacted include Lafayette, Naomi, Mill Creek, Linwood, Beaumont, Suttles, Mill, Noble, Villanelle, Wood Station, Cooper Heights, and Rock Springs.
This is the sun that we're looking for. Not bad.
Yeah, it's the sun.
These are the active warnings for right now. This is AF4MH, your net control station for the Northwestern Georgia Skywarn Net. We are in condition orange. If you have any reports, again, if you have any reports, tornadoes on the ground, funnel clouds, wall clouds, hail of any size, winds 35 miles per hour or greater, flooding, and other actual storm damage, please call them in now. Please call your reports in now if you have reports. Thank you.
W4, WSB, net control.
Pull that truck out right now. They backed up another big truck to it.
W4, WSB, go ahead.
Sirens in Tryon. Sirens in Tryon. Over.
Alright, thank you for that, sir. W4 WSB reports there are sirens going in Tryon. Sirens going in Tryon. If you are in Tryon, please seek shelter immediately. Again, if you are in Tryon, please seek shelter immediately. Tornado sirens are going off in Tryon. N5 UOB, go ahead, sir.
163.
Yes, sir, Matt. I've got some information on the sirens.
Traffic hazard.
This is tornado warning for southwest of Walker County, southwest of Dade County, northwest of Dade County. At 10:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorm capable of producing located near Huntsville or 11 miles south of Fort Payne, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Location affected Somerville, Tryon, Lafayette, Menlo, Center Post, and Cloudland. N5 UOB.
Alright, N5 UOB, I appreciate that. Again, there is severe weather still in our area, folks. If you are in Tryon or any of those areas, please seek shelter immediately. Again, those in Tryon, please seek shelter immediately.
I got a tree down right here on North Main.
Alright. Alpha Foxtrot 4 Mike Hotel.
Go ahead, Matt. This is
Wall Street. I'm out. 2213.
Alright, sir, I'm going to go ahead and give you control. You are now in control. Go ahead with it, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Matt. Thank you for a fine job keeping everybody informed. And this is the Northwest Georgia Skywarn Net.
I got that.
This is Alpha Golf 4 Delta Whiskey. My name is Danny. I'm located in Walker
Be right
County,
here
just
for
west of Chickamauga.
Gospel Tabernacle.
And we are, again, our net control is
right before.
40W.
Just north of Park Street.
Skywarn Net is now in condition orange.
63 Tennessee Tax
severe weather is
367
present or imminent in this area.
Sierra.
Temperatures are asked to actively search for signs of severe weather and provide appropriate reports to net control.
6438.
This is a directed net. All stations are asked to transmit only when recognized by net control. Only stations with legitimate severe weather reports or emergency traffic should break into this net. And just to recap on what Matt just went over, there are 2 tornado warnings in our coverage area right now. One is in the Lafayette-Dalton area. It's about halfway between Lafayette and Dalton right now. That warning is until 2:45 p.m. And the locations impacted include Dalton, Lafayette, Tunnel Hill, Lafayette. Not sure why they have Lafayette in there twice. Naomi, Noble, Wood Station, Rocky Face, Tilton, Mill Creek, Linwood, Dawnville, Villanelle, and North Georgia Speedway. And at 9:57 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over in Linwood or overhead, moving east at 25 miles per hour. And the second and newer tornado warning is down in the southern part of Walker County and Chattooga County, and also parts of Walker County, well, I said Walker County, northwestern Chattooga County and south central Dade County. Until 10:45 p.m. At 10:05 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Hammondville or 11 miles north of Fort Payne, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazards are tornadoes and quarter-size hail. The source's radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, vehicles will occur. Tree damage is also likely. Locations include Somerville, Tryon, Lafayette, Menlo, Center Post, and Cloudland. People in that area, Tryon, Somerville, and slightly northward there along 27, need to be moving to your shelters at this time.